me busy the rest of the day, so this is not going to be super long. So I'm excited, all the same. A little nervous, but excited. What's up, everybody? My name is Crytek and welcome back to some more Genshin Impact. We got reset vibes. Version 160. You know what reset vibes is? Every time I've streamed on a Monday, that is literally what this is. It's a vibe because it shows some form of progression on my account, and I like doing it. I've been doing it for 5 years. Not officially 5 years of my account being existent. My account's only over 4 years old, not over five, but Genshin's already hit their fifth anniversary and all that, and I digress. So, yeah. Today, we're going to do some Stygian Onslaught with Flint to see how good he actually is. I could also go farm his talent mess today, which I'm probably going to do that. I might double refresh today as well, and all that good stuff. So buckle in, get a little bit of a grind going, then we see what we get at the end of the day. After today, I can start slowly starting to go back into actually farming the domain again, because I haven't been farming artifacts for a while, and I'd like to improve my Flins. But by next Stygian Onslaught, I'm excited for the next Stygian Onslaught, just because I'm pretty sure I'm more than capable for it now, thanks to Flins. But I'll worry about that when the time comes. I mean, yeah. Do this. Last time I did any sort of stream, I did a test stream on my PC playing Flins. And even to prove that further, I even did like a poll over here, which is kind of nice. I don't know how my computer was able to handle Genshin at its lowest, but I've heard it's even better on the Linux OS. So I'm going to need to test that theory. But the setup for Genshin is actually pretty excruciating, so it's going to be a while before I even get to that. We do actually have a very new Traveler Tale today. I didn't prepare for the next one, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. The next Traveler Tales is over here. The first time we're having a Traveler Tales with Flynn's over here, so I look forward to seeing what this is. I ended up adding a Traveler Tale for something else, but I didn't set it up for today, unfortunately, because I forgot to do it yesterday. So I could have had something else today. At least I managed to get Flynn's here, because another thing to mention is that this week will be a little bit more busy, I thought. So we got the Selenic Chronicles that is going to reset in 2 days' time. So by Wednesday, it looks like it's going to be by Wednesday. So by Wednesday, Selenic Chronicles resets. Abyss resets on what I assume is on a Thursday. So we'll see him again on Thursday. I still have a Genshin clip I need to make, and I'm probably going to focus it this coming weekend, but I kind of want to just like focus on some other things I got to do. So, man, I let it go for like the most of this patch. I'm gonna make sure I get it done this weekend, no matter what. I would do it this week, but today and tomorrow I don't want to do it. And Wednesday, I want to start testing on a stream, so I don't know if I'm gonna do that. Expedition reward. Already got 5 condensed. Today Monday. Flynn's talent mats are indeed today. I don't really need to fight a boss, but if I want to, I could go fight this one. A part of me wouldn't mind double crowning him, but I don't feel like raising this right now. I don't really care to raise this right now either. I could very well work on this, and I probably should. Looks like I can convert some, I should do that. It's like I forgot to do that on my PC when I did. I don't know when I'll raise music in. Maybe next patch I'll start building someone, but I might not build anyone next patch. I might just focus on chilling for a bit. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Definitely enough for that, but I don't have Mora. Do I want to farm Mora? I don't know. We're gonna do more of this today, I suppose, since I decided to wait to do this, and I can do more of it again during the Sunlight Chronicle quest, 'cause I think everything should be available by then. Next week we get a feather. Can't wait to save that up for Stygian Onslaught. I only need 4 feathers and then we are chilling. Which I hope I can guarantee the 3 that I can get from there. So I am excited for the next Stygian Onslaught, which is not something I thought I'd say. Just because we're gonna finally experience the 4 guaranteed crit roll artifact. And I still don't know who I'm gonna give it to, but I said to myself I'd probably give it to Flins. At least that's what I want to do. I want to give it to Flins. Want him to have it. Because his sands is way too good to like actually not convert fully. The only problem would be this. I hope I can get a good enough reroll. Anything better than this. This flower would net me more damage on him than this one. I think I showed that in the stream before. Even though I increased his talents a little bit. He's doing alright. Part of me is kind of torn because a part of me wants to work on his talent today instead of doing artifacts. A part of me wants to do artifacts though, but let's do talents. So let's get some more off first. Probably double refresh today.
Now it's your turn.
Change plan. Preparing for dust up. Animal test 6308. Animal hypostasis emulation.
Close your eyes.
Gotten pretty used to playing Flins, and now that I've played him for a while, I do actually find him quite enjoyable to play. He's probably not my most fun unit to play, but if I had a fun skill for him, he is arguably my 3rd favorite character to play right now. Right now. With all the characters I have on my account, my 2nd most favorite character to play is Navia, but she's really close to 1st, which for me is Ressa. I still think she's my most fun character to play, that's why I triple crowned her. I like playing Skirk a little bit too, but I mean, she's probably my 5th favorite character to play. I like playing Mawika more than her. Which Mawika was my 3rd favorite, but now I feel like Flins and her are like tied with 3rd place in terms of like my 3rd most fun to play. But if they had to have their own individual tiers, I guess Flins would be 3rd and then Mawika would be 4th. But it's hard to say. Hard to say. That's kind of where I put him at. Which makes me not regret pulling him, for sure. I will do 2 more Morale lines and then I'll refresh and then do. Oh, I can't even do talents today. Damn. I thought I could do talents today. I forgot his was Wednesday. Damn. Okay, I'm thinking about my 2nd account where Lawnwoods is on a Monday. Like, come on, man. Whatever. Okay, that's fine. So I'll just get maybe 1 more Morale and I'm just gonna farm artifacts, I guess. Still gonna double refresh today. Can't wait for the next Archon quest. But I honestly am a bit sad that next patch is just gonna be no exploration. I don't like when patches do that because like if a nothing rigor of a patch happens, it doesn't really help me if I want to do stuff on Genshin. However, it's not the end of the world. This is gonna be
Animal
perfect for me
test
because I'm gonna be
638.
like full sending Blue Archive anyways. Okay, so since I can't farm his house today, I'm not gonna like just farm anything. But getting to set 8 is gonna be perfect for testing and seeing how strong he is in the Stygian Onslaught and see if he actually cleared better than my Varessa team against the boss, because my Varessa team clears him pretty fast. I see Varessa clear it with Overload. I never tried that, but maybe I'll try it today. But part of me thought about raising this, but I just don't care about raising that. I would rather crown this first and then bring this to 8. I don't know if I'll bring it to 10. Maybe I'll crown him. My friend planned to crown him today anyways, but I don't want to do that. Flins seems to be the only non-cry unit for the day. I ended up going to the Inazuma Shrine this morning on accident. So this thing is gonna end up giving somebody else, but I can't prepare this for the Sonic Chronicles stream, so it lines up. I think I'm gonna do the individual Adefa one, 'cause I've been wanting to do that for a while. It appeared quite a few times. Even though Anifa appears with Inos, Inos is the only other one that appears over here, but there's one for Anifa that's over on the other side of the Kokake craft shop I keep missing, and it's really annoying. So yeah. Actually, it might have been in my PC stream I did. Like, I'm pretty sure she was in here, but I digress. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Let's go back. The double refresh. Did I make sure to get the other resin? Yeah, I did. Still gonna double refresh. Then I might try to double refresh during the Sonic Chronicles stream, and then that's when I'll stop double refreshing. I probably should, do something, but we'll get these two. We can do our daily commission rewards after that. I haven't farmed artifacts like in a sit down for a while because we were only doing the overflowing favor event. So
Add as. Thank you for complete.
Surprise me. Here you are, a seasoned veteran who has weathered countless storms, and yet you still have the curious spirit of a budding young adventurer. All right, let me think. What other pages are there in the story of Flins that you might deem worthy of your perusal? Well, there is my lamp. It's not the standard issue kind wielded by other lightkeepers. This one has been with me for a very long time indeed. The weight of its past alone is often enough to scare even the darkest of shadows away. As a soul on the brink of death once said, the light of this lamp strikes more fear into the heart than his incompetent colleagues could ever hope to.
are they really aura farmed down to his context?
Curiosity for now.
Yes, that satisfies my curiosity, Flins. Thank you. Even though I probably shouldn't double refresh because I just remembered there is something else I need to do, which is essentially going to go farm something else I need to go farm, but I don't know if I want to do that today or not. Well, I didn't get lucky on another game. I hope I can get lucky here today. Haven't actually really sat down and farmed. But we get anything for Flins today? Flins still has some pieces that he needs. I mean, I could get a better feather, but I hope I don't improve the feather right now. I could actually still use a better flower than this. Because crit damage with attack percent will go a longer way. Now that I know that attack percent influences damage more than just crit, whoop de freaking do. I didn't, not like I didn't know that. So I might end up getting rid of this as a whole. I don't know if I'll get a better attack says. I mean, we got one the same day and I ended up crafting one just before the stream before we pulled him. It's kind of unfortunate though. This one I need to reroll unless I get another 4-line start with double crit ER on set. Then I have to keep that. This I don't intend to improve because it's probably one of my best pieces in my build. Sans being the best one overall. The flower is probably the one I want to replace the most right now. I can't wait for the next Abyss reset because like the live streams for all the content creators that play Flins and then talked about his kid and all that, they got to play the Abyss that hasn't appeared yet with Flins, and I'm just like, bruh, the boss that he showed with in there, and I could even show it in this stream, the local legend, Flins utterly destroys that dude because the way that his damage is allocated. Like this guy, for example.
Stand clear.
Be silent. Observe. To dust.
This guy, for example, you could just kill him before he can do like his down phase thing, which is pretty tragic. Because the down phase, you just completely bypass it. You just go into his white bar instantly when you damage him. I have to see that. Now I have to prep things for if I even get Llama on a rerun. Probably not. I don't even know if my computer will be able to handle Genshin in its future. PS4 will still be here throughout all the coolness, so I'll get to experience some things on this console before it's gone.
Installation chamber. Animal test 60.
The night cometh. Close your eyes. Be silent.
Okay. Oh. Damn. Actually, I have to try this still. I do have my reasons to try that. 2 crit rate rolls and 2 ER rolls will make that piece perfect, bro. If I can get that. That's if we can get that, though.
Annihilation mode. Defensive mode engaged.
Stand clear.
Close your eyes. Be silent. To dust.
I don't think anything better than what I have, though. But let's say it goes 40 crit damage. That'd be enough to make me want to try it at least. But that's probably never going to happen. I'd never get lucky enough with crit damage. But I feel like I have to try it. Same with this one. Because anything is legitimately better than what I have. It's kind of tragic even. So, I'm going to have to try those.
Cleanup sequence.
Absorption test.
Close your eyes. Do you fear the dark? Observe.
There is a weekly boss I should probably go fight. which is for Flynn's talent modes, but I don't know if I want to do that. I'm still thinking about it. Mm. Yeah, part of me doesn't really want to do that. I don't know. God damn it. I never lucky at crit damage, it pisses me off. Why am I not surprised? I guess this is just how my day is gonna go, I guess. What is this? Oh, right. I'll worry about that another time. Eh? If I don't get crit rate or ER here, I'm probably not gonna care. What do we have for it? That piece I'm gonna reroll. Fuck. Come on. Crit rate. Do I keep that? I don't want it. I don't feel like keeping two pieces that look like this exactly, but having crit rate on this is more important than like damage stats anyways. Do I care about keeping two of these? I don't know yet. That was why I was unsure about rolling it, but I wanted to try it anyways. Part of me doesn't want it. Yeah, part of me doesn't want it. But maybe I should still hold on to it, I don't know. The last row goes into ER, it could be better than this piece. So did that. I didn't need that. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't need that. I could use it if I want more crit rate in my build, but I didn't need that. Man. I like having a balance of stats. I don't care about having too much of one stat. I think I'd only do that if it only went into crit rate exclusively, but it didn't. These both kind of play off of each other though. One gives less crit rate, more ER and EM. This one gives more. This gives less crit rate and more EM and ER. This is going to be reroll, but I guess I could keep both of them. I don't know what to do with this though. Part of me doesn't want to get rid of it. Yeah, find more artifacts to get rid of. I would take the time to do that today, but I really gotta prepare stuff later, so probably not. Doo-doo-doo. Okay, so I could do more artifacts, or I could fight the weekly boss. A part of me doesn't really want to fight the weekly boss, though. But it's the only other thing I would want to do instead of farming artifacts right now. I'm gonna do these 5 because I feel like it today. I don't know. I don't know why. The worst thing about it is that I now need to do another conversion of Mora again through here, but I guess that's what I'll do. I don't want to do that too much, but do 5 more runs in here, see if we get anything at all. Cause by the next stream, I probably will have enough for 5 good deaths anyways. We're gonna go straight to Sigil Onslaught, probably mess with that. So maybe my res won't get close to 30. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. I don't know if I feel like fighting the weekly boss today. Because of what I have to fight anyways.
Ultimatum
Oh
protocol.
wow, I didn't get that.
Animal test 6.
Close your eyes. Be silent.
I should have probably grabbed that, but Oh well.
Observe.
Why is it always this set that gives this?
Defensive mode.
Beware the creatures of the night. Close your eyes. Observe.
Damn, I wish that was an attack goblet. Fuck. Oh my god. I got excited too when I saw that. I'm actually so sad. It'll save me so many steps if I get an attack goblet on set right now. It just sucks that I have like a 4-line start one that I'd rather reroll first. But man, that could have been so good, man.
Annihilation mode.
Absorption test.
Close your eyes. To dust. Observe.
Nope. Nah. Actually, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. The piece I have would be better to reroll than using like any other piece I could use unless it's an onset attack goblet. I rarely get attack goblets double crit though.
Installation chamber.
Animal test 6.
The night cometh. Close your eyes. Be silent.
Very nice.
Observe.
Well, I do have to try that. Maybe I'll do a little bit of Strongbucks because like once next patch starts, I'm probably not going to use any of the Strongbucks. I'm gonna focus more on farming Flins artifacts for that.
Ultimatum protocol.
Absorption test.
Close your eyes. Steady now.
Wow. I was not expecting to take that much damage. I'm gonna be real with you. I was not expecting that. Well,
Be silent.
you you know, it's 4-line start. It could be good still. The 5 fragiles I'd like to save up if possible, so I'll hold on to those. I used more resin today than I normally would, but in the past it used to be easier when it was 40 resin per condensed. Now it's like 60, which is just extra resin, but at the same time it's harder for me to do like tender mirrors even if I had Welkin still. I just remember we need to do this today. There's a decent amount of that to do. Okay. Probably Strongbucks a little bit again. Well, get that with that then. Bruh. Didn't think there was anything else, so I guess that's it. That's kind of tragic. I guess that's how the cookie crumbled then. I do have that circle I could roll, but I don't want to roll it yet. But let's see. My first C6 5 being a standard. Usually I give her a healing bonus circle. But will I get anything good at this? I don't know. It's not throwing a start, so I guess there's that. Okay, it's worth going the next tier, please. And it did the worst thing it could have done. Okay. It did the worst thing it could have done there. Alright. Mm, we got 2 locked pieces automatically from the set. And then the other ones I locked as well. Okay, there's a lot of potential there. I think this was the lock piece. Ooh. Now, what do I do with that? What exactly do I do with that? Obviously, I'm not taking the piece that's on Frina off of her. One reason for doing the other pieces for other characters, maybe. Okay, I don't know how that's gonna roll, to be honest, but let's try it anyways. Oh, right. Okay, I'm about to panic. Oh my god, I was like, it didn't use my plus 20 pieces, did it? Okay, I'm about to panic. I was actually about to panic. I was like, it didn't use my plus 20 pieces, did it? Oh, that's cool. I definitely need attack percent on this set. Oh, great. Well, let's try 20. That's a juicer. I mean, it's good. Problem with that piece, though, is that while it's a good CV piece, it doesn't have ER on it, which makes it very hard for me to slot it anywhere. ends up being a dud of an artifact that I just don't know what to do with. There's some artifacts that loiter about that don't end up going to anybody, but I know that it's for a different build variant for something like Farina with the golden shoe pieces just loitering about. I'm thinking about getting rid of this one though. Don't know yet. I have to keep this, unfortunately. No matter what, I have to keep it. This piece could actually end up being good for somebody if it rolls well. Why defense? Why? My god. I probably didn't even want to try 20 because of that, but let's get it over with. Hmm. Well. Granted that I don't have like many good flowers from this set, I have to keep it regardless. Do I need a piece with that kind of CV? No, but I'm not going to complain about it, I guess. But who am I going to use it for? And if it had an ER roll, I would have definitely thought about trying it on Frina, but I don't know about that. Attack Sins. I forget why I wanted to raise an Attack Sins. Skirk had the best one still, but there is this I still could try. Game is liking defense today. Have several luck goblets. Attack. Oh yeah, I remember why I kept that one. Oh, I do need to try that. Oh boy. Um. If it goes in a crit one more time, I can get rid of the piece that's on Ino. Or that. Hey. Not bad. It's one of the better pieces. I'll hold on to it. I don't think I'm gonna actually roll that one though. The attack one I need to roll though, so. If this goes in a crit rate, I might put this on Ino. Damn it. What do I do with that? I feel like I can't get rid of that. I feel like I can't get rid of that. There's definitely somebody who wants this. For people that I know that want attack percent on their goblet. I can only think of Shinyan. I know there is a Eonson, but her build is way too specific for me to put it on her. Playing this on Shinyan would be amazing though. The HP one. I don't know if I should roll this one, but part of me thinks I should probably try it anyways. No, that's not gonna beat the piece that's on her. Mm. I'll think about going to 16, but I don't think I'm going to. Yeah, no. No, not doing that. Getting to that point, I'm like really thinking about what pieces I can get rid of because I didn't like. I took some time to do it, but I couldn't make a decision because some pieces had their reasons for being there. And while right now I could just come back to this when I like build up my inventory again. I don't like keeping a lot of pieces that do a lot of the same thing, but I feel like I can't get rid of like most of this set just because they all have something in common that they can be used in the future. This feather is hard for me to keep. I've been thinking about getting rid of it actually. I forget why I wanted to keep this, but I honestly don't think this is worth keeping regardless. So I think it's because I wanted to try a build with Staff of Helma. Maybe that was why. If that was why, I could actually do that in today's stream before I get rid of that, but I'll get rid of that. I hate how good this piece is. That piece is too good to get rid of. Same with that. There is definitely someone that might want this. Need to reroll. I haven't made my decision yet whether I want to get rid of that or not. There is a chance I will get rid of this in the future though. Okay, I don't want to just keep a second set on this. This is one of the ones I'm iffy about. The higher chance I could replace the Goblet than the Sands, but let me check Schengen actually. Did I go past her? Yeah, I did. Yeah, I have an onset Goblet, right. The Circle is way too good to replace. The Goblet is almost hard to replace. So my off piece is the Sands? By running an ER Sands. I guess it makes sense actually. So trying to run attack Sands, her ER can be lower. Hmm. I don't know if it's worth the conversion. I remember testing using a ER Sins, but I didn't like it, or attack Sin, but I didn't like it. It felt like I was just not getting enough, so I guess maybe I'll get rid of that Sins, even though it's too good to let go of though. It's so frustrating. It's so hard to let go of this piece. I know why I kept this piece, but I know it's just not gonna get anywhere. This is the piece I ridiculously want to use my 4 crit roll reroll on. I'm kind of torn about it too. I'm torn up about it because if I didn't get Flins, it'd been easier to make this decision. But now it's like I'm hard pressed about it because, oh, but it could be so good on her, bro. All I need is 2 crit rolls. And then if it gives 2 attack percent rolls, then that's going to be amazing. It could be so good on Varessa. It could be so good on Varessa, man. Uh, but if I get 4 crit rolls on someone like Flint, then I have a perfect circlet already for him anyways. Some of the other pieces I end up keeping because they're all potential off pieces for something like crit rate circle, HP, and ER. Huh, why did I keep this? I mean, it has a lot of potential actually. As a reroll target too. I hate keeping this artifact. Um, this might get tossed one day. It's hard for me to let go of it though. At least on this set, it's not easily tossed because I know someone's going to use it, whereas this one, nobody uses it. I could make an effort to give that to somebody though, so I shouldn't completely give up on that goblet. This piece I'm having a hard time keeping. Might get rid of this too, actually. Makes me a bit sad knowing that I can reroll it now. But getting a better piece on set is still not gonna really be better than what I have for Geo on this set. Or for Geo Goblets in general. I just have better Geo Goblets than this. It's just unfair. I'm thinking of getting rid of this, but like, there's something I want to do with this one day. This piece is a really good off piece for somebody. I think this was my main one for this set on Shingyun. Even though I still wonder, a part of me does regret like running through Strongbox as much as I did when I did this. After I saved up so much artifacts too, but I wanted to try it so badly. I didn't really need this set that badly, but I needed to switch between it. It does slightly make me regret it a little bit though, because like the only chance I'll have for this set to shine is if I'm doing like an animal character on set. That's like the only way. Cause I'll have someone else on this set that she's currently on. I want to reroll this. I don't know what to do with that. I don't know what to do with this either. Don't know what to do with this at the moment. These two are kind of in a weird spot. Official can use this. I have a better feather for her build. So I don't know what to do with these pieces, but I don't want to get rid of them either. That's for one of my Freena build variants. This is one of the ones that doesn't get any use out of it. I think it's for my, what is it, my J Cutter Freena build? I don't use anymore. I need Favonius more in my teams for other characters rather than just increasing Freena damage. I still have a top 5 Freena build in the world with this feather being a part of her build. Or was it the piece that's on a Scuffy? I think it's the piece that's on a Scuffy now, isn't it? I think it is. So yeah, this piece is kind of weird. I don't want to get rid of it yet, but I don't know how long I'll keep that. That piece I need to reroll. That's Freena's Goblin. I don't know what to do with this. Part of me wanted to get rid of this, but I chose not to. Yeah, I'm unsure what I want to do with this Goblin, so part of me wants to get rid of it, but I don't really need it because I have a better one that needs to be a Genshin clip because I got a Genshin clip recently. Another one that's going to go into that next video I have to make on that. If I can remember to make it in time. This is a hard-pressed circlet to change, I'm going to be honest. That piece I want to reroll. I want to reroll. I don't know if I care to reroll. That piece can stay the way it is. Maybe I could reroll that. Yeah, I don't know if I want to keep this. I probably wanted to keep it just because it's all into good stats. And it's not completely wasted. If I gain more pyro characters, maybe. These pieces are hard to replace because they all have value. All the pieces were like waiting for like a Risley, which I originally was going to get on this account, but I chose not to. It just sucks seeing these pieces just kind of sit there with nobody to use them. Reroll target. One of my best circlets for crit damage variety. Kind of hard to replace that, it's still really good. I hate this one. I don't know what to do with this one, but I don't want to get rid of it. I thought about getting like a full set because there was a better Hazel build variant apparently that is on Desert Pavilion. Still don't know if I want to actually commit to that now that I don't have the time I would have liked to have had for that. I still want the other flower from this set, but maybe I should give up on that. Really good. Attack sounds amazing. Other pieces are amazing. This is another Pyro Goblin I've been thinking about getting rid of. Because while this was one of the ones I made a Genshin clip on, it's not really a really good goblin. But it's not a horrible goblin, so it feels kind of weird for me to want to get rid of this. But it's just one of the ones where I have other pieces that end up just being better for those characters. So I just don't know what to do with it. Hard to let go of that piece. Honestly, part of me wants to get rid of it just because I hate looking at it. It'd be easier if I had a long one, but I don't know about that. And since if I had another Denzel character, one of Denzel damage bonus god, would that be nice? But that's just gonna sit there. That's just gonna sit there. Now we're going down to like Arfest. I'm having a harder time wanting to get rid of. While there's some I could get rid of, I don't see a point to getting rid of it. Like this one, I don't really do 2-piece setups with attack like artifacts just because they don't give as much value for every character I've actually used so far. But even Anifa, I just have a better build on 2-piece EM, for example. So it's all because this feather's not the greatest. Part of me doesn't want to get rid of it, but it's one of those artifacts that just kind of sits there. This piece I do occasionally use a lot, so I don't want to get rid of that. I might get use out of this. I might get use out of this. After checking Shane's build, I'm having a tough time thinking it'd be good to keep this. I have a better one in the form of a Sans instead of a Goblet. I can't really imagine anyone else I want to use this for either. It's like maybe a future unit, but as things stand, I'm not pulling next patch. I'm not pulling the patch after that either. But that kind of depends. I'm pretty sure Dern's gonna get drip marketed soon. I keep hearing rumors about him. So if it's true, then I look forward to seeing news about that, like official news. These pieces are even harder for me to let go of. That's because I don't have that many of them. But what is the point in keeping these? Before I used to use these as a two-piece setup, but now it just sits there. It's like maybe this will get used one day, but maybe no one will use it at all because there's no one else but Zhongli that uses this set. So I have a tough time keeping this artifact. I don't want to just keep artifacts just because they have good stats and all that. Keeping off-piece potential is also like very hard for me to do now. I have better potential ones. Even from the double crit HP variety. So I might get rid of this in the future. It's gonna be weird to do that, but it's one of the very few artifacts I could get rid of. I probably won't feel much from it. It kind of feels weird to want to get rid of a 40 CV artifact because I've gotten rid of like artifacts that had like 30 crit damage, which were pretty good, but I think I'll end up getting rid of them in the future. Hydro Goblet, I ended up doing a, was it 3 guaranteed crit roll? Reroll. And this is how it turned out. Not particularly happy about it, but not horrible. It will probably get used. There's a reason to keep this still. Can't get rid of that yet. Can't get rid of this yet. I kept this for Yeon-san, but I just don't like her on Noblesse at all. So I don't really know whether to keep this or not. I thought about doing Noblesse on Shengyun, but I just don't like it. for some reason, I just really don't like it. So I don't know who to really keep this for. I could hold on to it for a little bit longer, but I don't really need to keep these right now. I feel like it's better to just go for artifacts when you need them instead of just using them up and having them held up in the inventory just for the hopes that a future character will use it. I don't really have that mindset. I rather get things when I need them, not when I don't have a use for them. All these could be like fodder for the sanctifying elixir next patch, so that's another reason why I'm doing this. So maybe I'll get rid of this soon. This is a really good geo goblet for some kind of two-piece setup, or just four-piece noblesse, even though it could be just to keep the double crit ER, but I have better geo goblets than this, even from this standpoint, which is just funny. That's a reroll target. This is probably the best it could have possibly rolled with what it has, so I don't know if I'll improve that. Some artifacts here that would be cool to reroll, but I don't think I'm gonna reroll them. I don't know what to do with this set though. Mostly they don't get used. Even this one, I kind of hate keeping this piece actually. I don't ever get a use out of it, but I can't bring myself to get rid of it either. Because there's a chance someone wants to use it right now, so that's why I don't want to get rid of them. My best defense sands on my account. I just don't know what to do with this. I could keep it, or I could get rid of it. I don't know. Part of me doesn't want to get rid of it. I always want to hope that I want a defense scaling unit, but every defense scaling unit so far in the game, I just do not want them. And they're on my second account. So, physical goblet. I've had this for so many years. It's kind of crazy how old this goblet is. I got this goblet back in, I think just before Inazuma release, I got this goblet. It was when Eula came out. I got this goblet not too long after. It was when I was strong busting Wondersuit for Ganyu. Pretty sure when I got this. Denjo Goblet. I don't know what to do with these either. Some of these are way too good to get rid of. The cryo ones, I always think I'll end up always having use for one day. Until there ends up being a new universal cryo set, which the Skirk set could have been, but you know, they didn't want to do that. That's probably just a angle, so maybe one day for that. I guess we got something out of doing that. I decided to do this on stream just for the heck of it. Man, if there was no rerolls, the amount of artifacts I would have unlocked just now would have been a lot more than this. Because I want to reroll this for Anifa so I can actually test this goblet on her. But I really like the attack sands that I have on her right now, but I still need to reroll this. I don't really need to reroll these. It's just a chance I'm going to have another character on this set in the future, so I kind of want to keep the pieces I can keep until I reroll some of the other pieces. That's going to take another 2 patches for that, though, so it's going to be a while before I even get around to actually rerolling those flowers again until I improve my Nefa build through one of the flowers she has on. As for these other pieces that I'm still kind of like struggling to figure out whether I want to keep or not, I could go back to Obsidian Codex to check something before getting rid of these, but when it comes down to it, off-piece potentials aside and all that, I want to hope that this has a role somewhere. It's crazy that I don't know what to do with some of these pieces right now. The only piece up here that I care about getting rid of is probably some of, well, not some of these, but let me check. Oh, I'm using this. Is it because it's over 60? It's because it's over 60. Interesting. I'm kind of stuck with that. I'd like to put this on him and give this to Wika, but I don't know what to do about that. Is it not better for him? Is that not better for him? That's more attack. Then that sucks. I'll probably have to do that. 140. That worth losing that crit damage? I don't know. Huh. This might be a better build for him, so I don't know. Right now I have struggles to figure out what to do with some of the pieces to begin with. I do think a crit rate circle like this is going to be used more than this one for someone that I want to use it for on this set, but keeping it for an on-set character is just not going to happen. Mika has her own build, which the circle is what I'm using. I wanted to reroll this a long time ago and I still never got around to doing it. I've rerolled this about 3 or 4 times now. And I can't get off of this and it's pissing me off. I should have just kept it the way it was originally because that original build was better than what I have, even though it only had 10 crit rate. But it had a mess ton of attack, which made up for not getting crit damage on it. Ressa used to take Waka's pieces, and I still have a better build on that set than this one, because this build is just missing one more cracked artifact for her to be perfect. And that piece is unfortunately the godforsaken circlet. This circlet is really good, but I really want to put this on Veressa. That's going to be my biggest struggle going into next patch, I feel like, when I get the 4 guaranteed crit roll. Because I said way before even Flins came out, I think I had said it before even Anifa came out, I wanted to see if I could improve the circlet, because one of the pieces I really wanted to improve, when I got this piece, I was like, I don't know what to do with this. I might try to force it into a build if I get something better somewhere else, and then all of a sudden we get a reroll feather. Now, because of that, it is really the only piece in her build that can be upgraded, I think, because the only other thing I could do is the Sands, and that's going to be a bit harder to actually improve. So I really, really want to upgrade her build. It literally would be the last thing I'd actually do in her build, then I'd probably make the decision to get rid of this feather at that point. Because as much as I like this piece, she doesn't need that extra ER. If it had attack percent instead of defense percent, then it'd been easier to slot that into her build. Much easier. But unfortunately, that is not the case. So, this is what it looks like. I want to improve her. I really do. So, I would have gotten rid of this a long time ago if I wasn't using it as an off piece for Nuvolant. I kept thinking I might use this as an off piece for like a defense scaling unit, but every time I think about it, I end up not wanting to do it. I just end up not wanting to do it, so I don't know what to do with that. Is there anything else I should check? Well, I do think I need to check that Kanish build. I'm pretty sure this is a better build because he had less attack percent before. Yeah, less attack percent, but at least the crits were guaranteed. I don't have to worry about a crit missing. I don't know, man. The difference in crit damage is not too high for it to matter, I don't think. Yeah, the difference is not too high. Have I really not tested Kanich on this build? That's really interesting. It makes me want to do that, but this Abyss is not good for him. I could still do it, though. Could still do it, though. I think that was about everything I wanted to do. Kind of prolonging the time of this stream, just simply put, but that was what I wanted to do. So many pieces would be easier to keep if I knew how I wanted to use them. Okay, so it's gonna reset a couple days, but before Stitching Onslaught completely disappears in another extra full week or so, I think it's gonna disappear the Wednesday that the patch goes live, and then the next Wednesday after that is when there's a new Stitching Onslaught. This portion is probably not gonna be that long, but we still have to do the event stuff. I'm gonna do this now. This is probably not gonna take that long. Get funds is like more than adequate for this. So, oh, isn't that something? Funds is not up here. I honestly thought he would be. That's interesting. Either way, my best time is 107 seconds with Varessa. And this can be... Wait, Sucro's up here? No? Okay. Just wanted to check. Wanted to see how he does in here. I heard he's more than adequate enough for Phillips, but I want to see how much better this team is compared to my Varessa. I tried to play a Electrocharge Varessa team. That was what I did. Electrocharge Varessa team with a Nifa. That was what I did. So let's see if I can beat 107 seconds with this team. Part of me still want to try Overloaded, but I don't know if I want to try Overload against this boss. I do not like this boss that much. The Battlefield 2 is probably from a different difficulty, which was the crab.
Use of force authorized.
Defensive mode.
Observe. Be silent. Night falls. Close your eyes. Night falls.
Preparing for dust up.
Stand clear.
Cleanup sequence in the...
Be silent. Close your eyes.
Ultimatum protocol.
Squirrel, mark chip.
Be silent. Observe. Be silent. To dust.
Installation chamber.
Observe. Be silent.
Ooh.
Observe. To dust.
Preparing for dust up. Cleanup sequence
Absorption test.
Be silent. Night falls. Close your eyes. Be silent. Night falls.
Stand clear. Enhanced animal module.
Ultimatum protocol. Defensive mode.
Observe. To dust.
Okay. That's a decent ways better than the rest of the team. Oh. It's resetting the 119-second record. Oh, God. What did I change? Was it Farina's build? I think it was Farina's build. Hold on. The only character it could have been was Farina. I think Farina was on a golden shoot build. So it shouldn't change now, right? Eh? Oh, is it the... It might be Cookie's Goblet that changed. So I'm gonna have to redo that regardless. Is that what you're telling me? It could also be because of this. Brother! It was because of Nahida! Oh my god! Fair enough. Whatever. Okay, I guess I won't have Favonius. I don't need to proc it all the time anyways.
Use of force authorized.
Installation chamber.
Absorption test. Being done. Weather bomb.
Be silent. Observe. Fear the dark.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Be silent. To dust.
Annihilation
Come
mode.
here.
Defensive mode.
Observe. Fear the dark.
Ooh, 268, Brody. Come here.
Be silent. Fear the
Animal hypostasis simulation. Being done. Weather bomb. Stand clear.
Preparing for dust up. Installation.
observe. To dust.
Ultimatum protocol. Cleanup sequence.
Be silent. Observe. Fear the dark. Close your eyes. Fear.
Being done. Weather bomb. Absorption test. Enhanced animal.
Preparing for dust up. Defensive mode engaged.
Be silent. Fear the dark. Beware the creatures of the night.
Cinematic finish. Now that was an even better clear. Okay. That was an even better clear. How better than I thought. Could I improve that clear? I don't know, honestly. I don't know if I could improve that. Maybe I couldn't. Maybe if I had set things up sooner with his cooldowns, I could have probably gotten through the shield a little bit faster toward the end, but I don't know how much of a difference that would make. I don't know. Who would have thought it would because of that? I have Favonius on the Hida. That is surprised this one is 105 seconds though. I honestly thought I did better than that against this guy. But I guess I did this type of team. I wonder if it would have been better if it was Bennett instead of Shillen. I don't know. I actually had a lot of fun doing this like dual DPS team against this boss though. Now that Varessa is taken off of the Flins team, I kind of want to do a Varessa team over here. That's what I'm thinking. But I probably have to change Freena's build to do this team. But I'm thinking about it. Kamel goes through pretty quickly. I could even do, I actually could even do this. Get rid of Shillen. Navia. Put in her, then I don't know if I want to do it exactly like this formation. I don't know if this formation is going to feel comfortable for me, but I wonder if this will clear faster. It probably will. That's what I want to check. Or I could do an overload Versa team, but I honestly don't know if we could gonna do enough damage in that team. That's why I'm doing this one first.
Faster, stronger. On my move. Boost. Charge. Ah! Kapow! Hero incoming.
Light up the blazing sun! Incinerate! Rev the...
Yeah. Hut. Hi.
Foot first!
Start the clock. Good. Charge. Boost. Hut. Charge. Yeah.
Get to work!
You two.
What is this anyways?
Light it up!
On my move. Headbutt. Hero incoming. Yeah. Boost. Hero incoming.
Pyroclastic surge!
So I have done this.
Try and stop!
Fulfill our path. Suffer their threat.
Foot first!
Let's headbutt.
Light up the blazing sun!
Lolling. East Papa. Get him. Quick as a flash. Start them. Hi. Yeah. Good. Hi. Yeah. Yeah. Justice o'clock.
Breath from the sky!
Wow.
Full throttle!
Let's move. Look out below. It's justice o'clock. Yeah.
Huh. This was way worse than I thought it was gonna be. Huh. The fact that the Navia team cleared faster says a lot. This might be a Shillen angle as well, because it's not like I played that perfectly. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm willing to, I guess, try the other team again. Part of me wants to do the overloaded setup, but I still don't know if that's gonna be good enough or not. A part of me wants to try it though. Hmm. I'll try the overloaded setup. So I'm gonna try this, this. Whoops. What? Of course I do that. Put him back. Do this. Do this. Then the last slot is you. The character I still see 5, so I won't get to see how good this team actually performs, but this would be fun to at least try this. Since this was the team I originally wanted to do, but then the Shock Trooper Fatui, that douchebag is the reason why I couldn't actually try this team against this boss. So a part of me is interested in trying this, at least once.
Rise with the controlled breathing. On my mark. Final warning. Huh. Volcano kablam! Yeah! Headbutt! Hero incoming! Pyroclastic surge!
Ooh, not bad.
Drop your weapon! Quick as a flash! Start the block! Hands where I can... Light up a blazing sun! Try and stop me!
Step aside. Let's
Stop right there!
hero incoming.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Come here.
You asked for it! Drop your weapon! Controlled breathing!
On my mark. Hero incoming.
Headbutt! Crash from the sky! Incinerate! Rev the engine!
Faster, stronger. Let's move.
Stop right there! Light up a blazing sun!
Wow. That was so much better. It's actually insulting. Like, that was so much better. That was insulting. I was not expecting it to clear that easily. Gosh, I love wrestling, bro. Anyways, one more time. I'm gonna do it one more time. Then maybe I'll do the Flins clear one more time, 'cause I wonder if I could clear it faster. Just because, why not? Let's just optimize a little bit.
Controlled breathing!
Step aside.
Okay.
Start the
That was weird. I might have to restart because of that.
heads up. Hero incoming.
Pyroclastic surge! Full throttle!
Faster, stronger. Let's move.
Drop your weapons!
Wow, that's awkward.
Try and stop me!
Step aside. On my mark.
Final warning! Crash from the sky!
Boost. Hero incoming. Hero incoming.
Hands where I can see them!
Controlled breathing. Start the
Pyroclastic surge!
headbutt. Volcano kablam.
You asked for it! Drop your...
Faster, stronger. Let's turn.
Light up the blazing sun!
That is crazy. That wasn't a better clear. I messed up in the beginning. I want to try that one more time. It was like this slight delay in the beginning. That is crazy that doing that method when we could just net some more damage, just dash spam charge attack. I can't do like that really good tech that people have been doing. I feel like I would need to test that further because there's a new tech with Mawika is kind of crazy.
Form first.
Really?
Stay out of my way.
Start the... Stop right there! Hero incoming! Yeah! Wrath from the sky! Rev the... Yeah! Kapow! Hi! Hands right!
Quick as a flash. Let's
Headbutt! Justice o'clock! Yeah! Hut! Justice o'clock! Light of the blazing sun! Full throttle!
stronger.
On my... Oof! Heads up! US! Yeah! Pyroclastic surge! Try and stop me! Final warning!
Control breathing. Let's move.
Hands right! Yeah! Hut! Light of the blazing sun! Incinerate! Hi! Yeah! Hut! Charge! Yeah!
Stronger.
Start! Pyroclastic surge! Hero incoming! Yeah! Yeah!
I don't know. I feel like I could do better. I don't know. A part of me feels like I could do better than that though. I felt like causing the electro resistance in the beginning net me more damage than what I did though. Tried to do the power resistance in the beginning, thinking that that would be better. I feel like Mawika tears down the health bar faster in the beginning though. Let me just try pure pyro instead of like doing the whole Varesa rotation. Maybe that could be a little bit different. Maybe.
Look out below! Light it up!
Control breathing. So, let's
Drop your weapons! Hi! Yeah! Wrath from the sky! Incinerate! Full throttle! You asked for it! Final!
quick as a flash.
Start the clock! Yeah! Look out below! Hi! Yeah! Oof! Hero incoming! Light of the blazing sun! Stop right there!
Control breathing.
On my... Yeah! Hi! Yeah! Oof! Justice o'clock! Hands where I can see 'em!
Probably shouldn't have done that.
Wrath from the
Probably
sky!
shouldn't have done that.
Full throttle! Yeah! Look out below! Justice o'clock! Yeah! Oof! Justice will prevail!
Step aside.
Start the light of the blazing sun! Charge! Yeah! Headbutt!
That was faster. That was most definitely faster by 1 second. God damn it. Okay, I'm done with that. I'm done with that. I'm done with that. Try Flins team again.
Observe. Close your eyes. To dust. Observe. Hear the dark.
Ultimatum protocol.
Absorption test.
The long sleep beckons. Close your eyes. Observe. Night falls. Be silent.
Animal test 6308.
Close your eyes. Observe. To dust. Close your eyes. Night.
Annihilation mode. Cleanup sequence.
Absorption test.
Observe. Night falls. Close your eyes.
Preparing for dust up.
And they ain't doing this a bit too soon.
Animal test 6308. Stand clear.
Be silent. Night falls. Beware the creatures of the night.
Yeah, the burst was better. And that was faster. That was indeed faster. I swear, it might just be a strategy just to use the big burst, man. I really like doing the big burst because it looks fancy, but damn. 304 seconds. Can I do better than that? Maybe. Do I care about doing more than that? Nah, I'm good. I'm satisfied with that. I'm not gonna try to improve the crab clear because like that crab clear the best I'm gonna get with the Nuvola team. It's crazy I had to figure out how to deal with like those Dendro C things. I didn't really have many other extra ways I could have done it. It was very tedious, but yeah. Alright, now that's left of that. But before I do anything, let's make sure I switch Moika back to her other build. I don't usually put her on this build unless I absolutely want to. Alright. Check Yelson build again. Once I get C6, I'm going to end up needing to improve her build again, I'm pretty sure. Okay, I don't think 2400 is going to be good enough. Pretty sure I'm going to need at least 2600. That's going to mean I'm going to have to put an attack circlet on. I think it's 26 or 2800, I forget. Well, there's always a chance I can get that next patch. Next patch, we're going to use my 78 Acquaint Fates. A part of me is thinking of waiting, because maybe I might end up building somebody. Which, the next character I wanted to build was between Sethos, Dahlia, and Yume Mizuki. The chance I might still end up doing Yume Mizuki, to be honest, though. Just because, well, I kind of don't want to leave her hanging. I still need to crown Farza's burst. I haven't done that for so long. Could have done it any time and still haven't done it. Part of me wanted to do it, but all I do is use her as a DPS or a support DPS. She's really good. I rarely have a use for animal DPSs, so I wonder if that'll change in the future or not. Yeah, pretty satisfied with Flins. Obviously, his performance against that boss, I expected it to be pretty good. The Shock Trooper boss, the local legend, but the true test of his damage would have been if I decide to try Dire with him, but I don't I don't think I need to do all that. I will say this though. If I didn't try to pull for Llama, I would have been very tempted to try for Flint C1 with the way the poll session actually went for him. I'm in probably the best position I could have possibly ever asked for pulling a character in a .0 era. But yeah, kind of reminds me on my, I can't even say Kanice pulls. I got him very early on a 5-star, and then I ended up getting a very early 5-star loss after. But it was like 2 temples after, not a temple after the other one. I've never had that happen to me before. Yet I've had 4 double 5-stars on this account so far in over 4 years. So it is tempting to get a C1. I do like his playstyle. It's easily my third favorite character to play right now. Very comfortable third favorite character to play. Isn't it funny that it's an Electro DPS? I mean, Electro is my second favorite element in the game. My number one favorite was, and usually is Pyro, but right now, Pyro has too much shit going on where I'm not enjoying it as much. The only character I enjoy from Pyro the most right now is between Mawika and Hutel. Everyone else, I either don't care for or there's a lot of problems across most of the Pyro characters. Certain supports to do balance for them, or others where their gameplay is so unorthodox that I don't know if I'll get used to playing them ever. I do deserve to give Gaming a spotlight in the future, though. Anfei just kind of exists, but you know she has a good build. There's that. Dia is a character I want to get C6 one day. But that's probably not going to happen now because the game decided, yeah, I'm going to start giving you other characters that you lose a 50-50 to now. It'd have been pretty sad if I got Yumi Mizuki out of those 2 5-star losses I got this patch because I wonder who would I have picked if that happened. Originally, I didn't want to pick her because I wanted to get C6 Jean. Now I actually guaranteed have her now in the pocket, but I wonder what would happen if I didn't get this character. It made me a little sad because even though Yumi Mizuki is not a good character, it does feel like wasted pulls that people pulled for this character and then wanted copies of her from this, but that's just me. Anyways, Pyro characters. Think Shaoling, even though Shell's a use case, I just don't like using her. It's always Bennett. Chevrus for me. I rarely use Toma, but when I do, he feels pretty good to play. I have him on a pretty good build. Dia I still like using actually, but not as much nowadays. I don't use Hootel that much. I've wanted an excuse to use her. I've seen people use her against the Shock Trooper boss in the Stygian Onslaught. I heard that someone beat that boss on Fearless difficulty. I don't know if I want to do that, but hmm. I miss playing this character sometimes though. As a character I got, or I willingly went for their C1 on purpose just because my pulls were so good when I got her. Had a double 5-star with a 50-50 loss in that 5-star pull, so I had another guarantee right off the bat, and I just decided I'm gonna go for a C1. Now the fun pulls were almost identical, but the difference was I had way more pulls remaining compared to what I actually have for Flins. So it makes me wonder. I think it would have turned out if I actually saved everything, but I didn't intentionally want to go for Flins. It just kind of happened. Kind of like how I intentionally went for Escape for crowd characters because I've been craving a good crowd character for a while, and I just really like Skirk, so I wanted Skirk. If I just found her gameplay interesting because it ended up being more interesting than just Flint himself, which still holds true, unfortunately. But I do look forward to improving his team in the future. We'll at least be here to see if Columbina ends up being that character for Flins, and it's very likely it'll happen, since it's very likely I'm not going to get any more non-based DPSs. I don't see myself getting any others. I've now pulled 3 electro characters across the fewest amount of pets I think ever, and I don't have that many electro DPSs, so it's different from like something like Pyro, where it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. You could consider this number 5. You can consider this number 6, 7, and 8. And 9 pyro on-field DPSs. You could say Xingyan is more of a physical, but still, it's a lot of pyro DPSs that are on-field. Some of them I don't even use. And Electro, I just really like. I've always liked how they release Electro units. They always make them at least somewhat interesting to me. And it makes me very glad that getting Flynn didn't like deter me too much. Cause my opinion of him changed over time. Thought it beta, even though I was pretty critical of him, I wanted to give him the benefit of the doubt because I just really need to see a bit more of him. And things changed, but some of the things I've said still hold true. But at least I'm not in a position where I don't have a NIFA, so I don't know. But 1, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3 outside of no 4, 5, 6. There we go. 6 on-field DPSs, but you could consider Dorian on-field driver. You could consider Lisa an on-field driver and just make it 6 on-field DPSs. Or true characters that can do on-field DPSs is just Flins, Varessa, and Kuching, and Sethos are true Electro DPSs. Kayuki at least has a driver. Razor can be a very weird driver for a very unique team comp that I've seen Jeff do. Um, Technically, I'd never consider Raiden a DPS. She just has like a DPS build, but I don't really consider her a DPS. And I still stand by that to this day. I consider her just a multifaceted character that can do many different things. Never the strongest at any of those things that she does, except for at least providing energy. I wish they gave her more than what they actually did, but back then they kept focusing burst, high cost burst as Electro's identity. I didn't freaking understand why, but it's all because of their the special passive for having 2 Electro characters in a team, providing more energy. I see what they went for, but I don't really like that that's what they went for with Electro. That's just me. But I guess her build doesn't change. I can just leave her like this. I'll probably end up building Dory at some point. I don't know when I'll do that though. I said I would build her if I ever get her C6, and now that I finally got in. I don't know when I'll build her, but I'll build her at some point. Sethos is probably going to go first. I'm thinking about building him next patch. It's kind of weird. I don't know if I want to build another Electro after building another Electro and then another Electro before that, but maybe. Maybe I'll wait a little bit longer for him, but I do want to build him soon. I can always make an excuse and come back over here and build Dahlia because I wanted to do that as well.
Huh?
Nope, I'm not letting you chew in my freaking ear, man. Okay. Hmm. That's a pretty nice piece there. This is a little bit better. I don't have anyone using it, but the Tenacity Farina variant, I think she uses it, so I'm probably not going to do that. So maybe I'll let him have that. I intend to still build this character. I don't know if I want to give him this, though. I need more Felonious. If only I had an Earth to pull on a weapon banner in a future patch, but that's probably not going to happen for a while. You know, I've also been thinking about building Barbara at some point. I'd like to build her before the end of PS4 Genshin, but I don't know. I don't know if I want to. A part of me is thinking about it, though. I've been giving it more thought, because Barbara's had a lot better use cases nowadays, so I wouldn't mind at least bringing her to 70 if anything. Dahlia I might still bring up to 80. Candace I'm tend to bring to 90, but I guess that's enough of all this dilly-dallying. I let this almost max out. Now, there is a little bit of this I need to do. There is this, which originally I was going to do this all off screen until literally the day after the last stream when this appeared. Not really too fond of it, but for whatever reason, Llama's here. Okay, she's not voiced. I honestly thought she was gonna be voiced, that's why I didn't want to do it. Okay. See, the birds of voice just spoke of your coming. Do you come with some important matter, or do you perhaps require my guidance? We're just doing some photo op material. Placeable, nourished by the moon's radiance, the plant animal life dwelling within it are both different from those anywhere else in the world. Okay. So yes, I would call it a good place to take excellent photos. Please feel free to look around. Should you have any questions, don't hesitate to approach me. Place regularly gives off a sense of tranquility. Do you usually hang out in this area? This is where I meditate, where I commune with all living things in whispers. Just standing here helps set my heart at ease. She sets her heart at ease sitting here, but you're probably hearing that bitch back there. And she can hear the voices, so it's kind of interesting. Hero Poet Llama. I do, in fact, have a small request. We'd like to take a picture of you. Yeah, you fit super well with the background, like the center of a beautiful painting. You look awesome in a photo for sure. You'd like to take a picture of me? That would be a novel experience. If you believe that the serenity of this place and my form are worth immortalizing through the frame, I'd be glad to oblige. Indeed, I would be honored to add another lovely memory to your journey. Oh, okay. Tell me I assist you. I guess we can change her pose like every other time. While catching your most inspiring. Alright, I will leave it to you. May inspiration fleeting though it should be, grace you with its presence. Okay. Oh. Oh. We actually straight up trial her. I was not expecting that. Well, at least thankfully I saved it for the stream, because that would have been weird. Oh, we can't actually check her. Could I? Oh, I can't do that. Damn it. Damn it. Oh, you can't do that. That's depressing. Oh, shit. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Come on. No, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I am spamming the button. Work with me here, lady. Okay. Alright. 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 I can't stop! I can't stop! I can't stop. So, you're gonna keep doing this to me, huh? Whenever I press L1 circle, she wants to do her charge, her charge attack, which is annoying, because her charge attack is what does that centaur form. And she's doing it again. Okay, this is fun. I love dealing with controller problems. I wish I could change the keyboard, but you can't do that on here. But on PC you can, but... Come on. There we go. Huh. Oh yeah, I like this screenshot. I like this one. Sure, this one looks cinematic, but this is just cause llama. Okay. Oh, lens effect, right. This actually looks even better now. A little bit. A little bit better. What about this? Something about it just bothers me. Okay. Why did this look so blurry? Holy shit. Okay. That seems as normal as this one. Just brighter. Okay. Challenge failed. What do you mean challenge failed? Nah, that's crazy. Hold on. What do you mean challenge failed? Oh, there's a oh. I did not notice that. Okay. I didn't notice the pose. Oh, that's cool. I don't know if I care about doing all that for real, but I didn't mind getting that screenshot. Do that. Now challenge completed. There we go. I like that screenshot, I guess. Sure. It looks cool. This is better than the other one, a little bit. Ever so slightly, because it shows like the moon there. If the moon was not there before, I forgot. Okay, now we're good. Take a picture of I know. What the mess? Oh, it's near Knuckle Duckle too. Okay. Originally, I was not gonna do these on stream, but now I'm just like doing it in different streams because like the next one that I believe will finish everything else off will probably be when we end up doing the next Sonic Chronicles. So I need to prepare another thumbnail for Columbina. There's just too many good thumbnails I can use for her. So what is little Ino doing over here? Zoo Traveler, Paimon 2. Well, what's up? Need my genius for some super hyper mega commission? Tell you what, I'll give you a 20% friend discount on my services. Just bring me snacks. Oh yeah, keep that secret from a Niffa. What? Just bring me snacks. That must be her entire ploy the entire time. He's like, I'll help you. Just make sure you get me some snacks. Looking for some follow-up material while we're at it. Then this is the rightest spot of them all. My craftsmanship is 110% shiny awesome sauce by mass. I was not expecting to read that in a game like this. You won't find better anywhere else. Betcha bottom Mora. Bottom Mora. Just watch this up, or one component or another might sing you face planting and stuff. Okay. The robot look pretty unique. What do you think? Knuckle Duckle, this one's called. Designed to sort trash and scrap metal. That's what it's supposed to do. But then what's with the rotating thing? I can't help but think this is looking like a merry-go-round when I look at this. It just kind of like bothers me. I built it too tough, and it's cantilevers mega agile. So I thought, why not give it super duper defenses to match? Why is she so good at making things into a weapon? That way, it'll turn any baddies fixing to sneaky beaky into my craft shop into non-recyclable garbage. Something about that feels kind of wrong. Your ideas are wild as ever. I'll set this opportunity presenting itself. Could we take a picture of you? Me with Knuckle Duckle? Well, people are usually into my events, so don't get photos of me taking nearly as often. But if you want to catch this whiz kid, her bestest unbeatable battle bot in action using your camera, you can. Yeah, you can totally do that. It's just I don't usually take photos of myself, so I don't know much about looking cool and stuff. Not sure the picture's gonna come out okay, you know? Okay. I saw you then. Make sure to catch Knuckle Duckle at its awesomeness too. Oh, it's already daytime. Let me um damn. I hate they have to change all of them individually, but it'd be cool to do this, I suppose. Actually, could it go back further? I don't know if I like this, but for some reason I want to take a photo like this. Oh. I was not expecting to take a photo here. Sure. Sure. I guess. What the heck do I do with this? I don't know what to do with this. It just looks a little silly. Yeah, that one looks very strange. Thought I would take some kind of screenshot here, but now I just don't know. I feel like I could take better photos of I know than this event telling me to do it. Oh, right, I do kind of want that one as well. I didn't think about doing that one for a picture. I could have done the deer one with llama, but I didn't want to do that. Alright, so there is two more. And then there's two more after that, of course there is. So, check these out. And since I've like dragged out the time this much in the stream, I can also still go do the other thing. In certain scenic stages, you must adjust the position of the angle of photography to ensure the scenic objects are in the correct state of the photograph. You want her looking like she's grabbing the balls of that thing? Okay. Let me stop. How far back do you want me to go? Does it matter where? I guess you just need to make sure this is angled, I guess. Unless there actually is somewhere to go and I just didn't see it. Usually it makes us stand somewhere, but it's not really giving me that. So maybe I just need to press this button and then start positioning it. Yeah, I do. Oh, damn. Countdown location detection? Oh. So it really is right here. I was hoping to not have to stand here, but whatever. We can do it. Sure. I don't like the stairs. It looks like an eyesore. Picture a mechanical arm. Oh. Okay. So take a picture of the giant mechanical arm that, you know, had a Niffa stuck to it for...
Me.
She's still up there. Did this event not end yet? Like, is she dead ass? She's still up there. Bruh. Okay. Well, for some reason, Niffa's still up there. Where does it want me to look at? Saying anywhere in this big area, though. It counted it, even with the Niffa still being stuck to it. Ew. I hate how blurry that is. It hurts my eyes.
Save me.
Unexpected meeting occurred during your travels. Natlin Varessa is as bright future of the sun. Oh no. Looks like we're taking a picture of Varessa. That is very surprising. She's in Nocry? What the hell? She's like the last character I would have expected to see her out of her region, given that she takes care of like a farm. Because she takes care of a orchard. That's actually the term she uses. Orchard is a type of farm too. Yeah. I didn't expect to find Versa. Where is she at? Oh. Oh, okay, very simply put. Albert Paimon, where are the chance I heard you gone to Nocry, but I didn't think we'd meet up again so soon. I I have so many questions. I Paimon thought she was saying things too. Why are you so far from home, Versa? Are you traveling as well? You could say that. I'm here to buy a batch of agricultural machinery for our orchard. That says that Nocry's got some stuff that can make our fruit grow better and save me some effort, you know. So I'll have more time to sleep. Work out, of course. Yeah, okay. And when I got here, I found so much delicious stuff I can't find in Natlan. So apart from official business, I've been spending most of my time feasting. I hope she didn't eat out at a restaurant, given how much she actually eats. Yeah. Honestly, now that it's almost time to leave, I don't quite want to. So I'm gonna walk around while I still can. I'll try everything I haven't tried and see everything I haven't seen yet. What about you? Let me guess. Our hero traveler is out defending justice in a new land, am I right? Well, I don't know if we'll get that moment yet, but we do gotta fight Rerir next patch. Again. And looking for some material around this place and see you here. Oh, I get that too. Getting to a new place means having loads of new stuff to see. Just makes you want to get it all on camera, doesn't it? Speaking of which, should be taking more photos of the awesome grub I've been having too. That way I might be able to get Uncle Atoli to recreate those dishes via pictures once I'm back home. And who knows, a career in food photography might await you. You think so? Me, a food photographer? That sounds awesome. To be honest, coming into contact with great food every day, then taking pictures of them at their best and most mouthwatering. But before you go take pictures of delicious food, could we take a picture of you? Okay. Want to take a picture of me? You really want it? I mean, I don't know why we want to take a picture of Ressa, but hang on, my hair is not all messy, isn't it? Okay. Do I still have sauce around my mouth? Oh, if I knew I'd meet you here, I'd have to put on some accessories I bought at the market yesterday. You care about that much about the traveler seeing your appearance? You're great just as you are. Happy face is more than good enough for a photo. Okay, I'll leave it up to you then. Okay, cool. You know, I'm not the biggest fan of her design, even though I pulled for the character. But I have no regret playing the character either. Where is the best place to stand at? Hmm, I don't know. It depends on how the picture's shown. I was gonna do it here, but now I'm unsure. Maybe here? Of course, it does show that. Okay. What the heck do I do with this? Do I just shove the camera in her face? I don't know. I don't know what to do with this. I don't know what to do with this. Just shove the camera in her face. Uh, uh, what the heck? Oh, that's not gonna work. Doesn't let me control how far it goes to the side. Well, I was hoping I could control it, but I can't control it. Makes me a bit sad. I press the arrow a little bit and it just kind of like bolts to the side. Well, I guess it don't really matter. Do I care about a pose here? Can I do any special poses? No. Okay, it's just anything but that. Hey, it looks so good. It actually looks so good. Oh, damn it. It did that to the photo. That ruins that one. At least this one looks nice. I like how you can really see the force behind it. I don't know if I like all that blue for this screen. I'm probably not going to do that. It makes it all blurry. I hate that. And this makes it even worse. Cool. I guess. Take a photo of Dory. Brother. That looks like I could run there. Wrong patches of mist. I like how it always keeps repeating itself to me, telling me where to go with that. It's saying that she's higher in the air. Where could she be at? She's here? Here? Oh, here. What a weird spot for me to find Dory. Why would I want to take a picture of Dory, though? Well, me oh my, if it isn't Traveler and Paimon fancy me. You here? My leg must be turning. I just know it. We've interacted a few times now. The question is, did Dory even have any more Traveler's Hills? The question I've been asking myself for a while. Dory, what are you doing here all alone, playing a setup shop? I don't see you carrying any goods, though. Why would she set up shop here? My sincerest apologies, but the renowned traveler merchant Dory is taking the day off. You could say I'm taking a page out of the local book and enjoying a normal carefree day in this Elysium we call Nagrai. Seriously, you're not busy making more? Next, you'll say that it's been raining all year in the desert. I'll tell you what, even if I myself take a break, my Siege's adept employees are still constantly growing in our revenue streams. Okay. So there's nothing to worry about so long as the account numbers go up, of course. I wonder how much that matters, but I'm not going to go beyond that logic right now. Because that might you two be having some trouble, might be on vacation, but far be it from me to reject any business that could knock at my door. Interesting. Dory really gives us that much attention, but it makes sense. But it's still funny how she's so attached to us when our interaction with her when we first met this character was kind of like using someone else's money just to like figure out a plan from what was going on in Sumeru back then. I can't remember everything from that though. So you're here to take a picture of Nutcry's unique scenery? Well, you come to the right person. Okay. Know this place like the back of my hand. Not quite as well as the locals, certainly, but these recommendations you need, I have them right here. Okay. Birthday city is good. And with a hefty friend discount to boom, how does 500,000 more a day? A day? Oh, that's Dory for you. Never a few phrases away from helping yourself to the mooring in our pockets. Oh, no, no, I'm doing this that you, my dear valued customers, can have a lovely, wonderful, unforgettable time here in Nutcry, okay? If you're so passionate about helping us out, could we take a picture of you? Interesting idea to be sure, but mind you, such photo can't be used for non-profit advertisements. The rights to my likeness are most valuable, I'll have you know. Don't worry, these are just a photo of an old friend, you know, for old time's sake. Pamela, you shouldn't talk like that. Of course, since it's you requested it personally, I'll make the exception just one and make sure I look splendid. That's all I ask. I wonder what she would have, like, how would the voice have sounded in Japanese if we were able to hear her voice? Man, missed opportunity. Well, that's fine. Just get this out of the way. Of course, we have to put her in the position. I don't exactly know where to put her at, though. Oh, it would have been nice to do the normal tag. I I love that that causes that. I'm not even doing a charge attack, by the way. Okay. Come on. There we go. Oh, ew. Oh, hold on. If we're gonna get a photo like that, let's get it at nighttime. Bruh, you can see Oskar from here. I don't know if I care about seeing all that. What do I even do with a photo like this? Actually, I could always turn to her front, but Dory is not exactly that photo attractive, if that's the right word I want to use. Sounds really weird to say that. I feel like everything is on her face, but like if we start taking like a full body shot of her, she just looks really weird. She just has so much stuff going on in her outfit. Oh wow. Ooh, it's a nice photo. Okay. Actually, oh, it resets everything. Missed opportunity there then. Want to just get a better photo with her. I just want to get this. I just want to get that. Not exactly perfect, but I like it. This could be a thumbnail one day. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know about this one either, but I'll grab it anyways. Probably want to improve this one, 'cause I actually do think I can improve that one. But I think that's good enough. I'd rather not waste any more time. I think that is it. And by the Selena Chronicle reset, we'll be able to do the rest of them. So I guess I ended up doing this all on stream anyways. I didn't think I was going to stream that much this week, but the Sonic Chronicles is very important to me because I just like how it's voiced and there's some form of progression towards it. So there is a purpose in doing it.
Let us have a modicum of patience for the richness and complex.
I got some primos back and some extra, but I'm not going to pull anything. Just wanted to check
Humanity.
anyways.
The wanton cruelty of the few is not worth our ire.
You know, I can't help but say this. His, like, normal text string, while I also like it, I always had this question, why does it make a staticky sound even though he's not electro-infused? It's something I really want to ask. You can hear, like, staticky sounds when you do his normal text. I try not to, like, pay attention to it too much, but it's something that had bothered me. He's probably the only poem character that does that. Like, he's like the only poem character with, like, a different sounding normal text string. I'm pretty sure all the other ones, they all feel about the same. That doesn't count, though. That for a Nifa doesn't count. But, like, when you hear those two sounds, that's usually what the poem sounds like when you just swing it. That's usually what it sounds like. Not the cleaning vac after. That's just a Nifa special. But, yeah. Do we get anything new for let's upgrade for this again? No. That's fine. I'll probably end up upgrading this on Wednesday since the next stream for Genshin is going to be Wednesday. And then I'm pretty sure the next day after that is going to be Abyss Reset. Pretty sure. So that's kind of weird. So at least I could have a day off while I also prepare. Either I end up just doing a surprise stream tomorrow out of spite on my PC, or I don't know. There's a high chance I'm going to do a surprise stream tomorrow. I don't know what stream it's going to be. It could very well be the Blue Archive playthrough I started recently. I probably want to wait till I have like several days from just nothing else getting in the way so that I can just have like a little marathon of it. I don't know how long the streams will be. It kind of depends on how much I'm enjoying it. I do need to go log into the game because there's login rewards. I really need to do that. I'm probably gonna do that right after this stream, actually. So, yeah. One last thing to do is to fight a weekly boss. Actually, there's no real reason to do all that. I'm not doing all that. Just go to Mondstadt. Traveler Tales not quite right. Right, we need to go talk to Flins. I forgot about that. And there's something else I should check. There is something else I should check too while I'm at it. I will double check this because I'm pretty sure I never interacted with it. Or do I have to check an earlier stream for it? I don't know. There should be another Traveler Tales I actually haven't activated, which was only for the Voynich Guild. But I think these two need to not be here for it to actually proc, so I don't think it's going to happen. Maybe there'll be an opportunity for it, because like I'm pretty sure while they're there, I can't do it right now. I have this feeling they're not gonna move either. Cause I'm pretty sure these two from the World Quest. Pretty sure they were.
But I was just trying.
Ratnik.
Hey there. Just let me know if you need
Okay. I guess I'll just go ahead and do this then. Let's go visit Flins. I almost completely forgot about that. Right after this stream, I'm gonna do some loose ends, watch a video or two, and then I gotta really prepare my converging because like after today, when those tens end of support happens, and I plan to switch to Linux Mint, which I keep hearing a lot of good things about, but I learned so many prerequisites I have to do. I'm not looking forward to that, by the way. Some of it is not a problem for me to deal with. One of them is going to be such a hassle, I'm not looking forward to it, but I don't have to worry about that when I actually set everything else up. It's more about setting up OBS after I set up everything else. That's not going to be fun either. But Flins, what's good? What the heck is that? Are you taking stock? It looks like quite a lot.
There is indeed quite a lot. After accounting for daily necessities and emergency supplies, there's still enough to set aside in case of sudden visits from my colleagues. After all, my personal requirements are modest. It would be a waste not to save the excess and use it to help others in need.
What did you get?
Lamp oil, candles, leather, paper, and pens. Oh, and a few bottles of strong liquor, and some emergency food, of course.
Emergency food. I can't help but ask this, but like I'm a little bothered by him counting his fingers with his thumb. Brother went thumb first, then his pointing finger, and he did on the other side of his hand too. I've never seen that before. I wonder if other people do that. I've never seen it.
Judging by your expression, I can tell you're wondering. What emergency food did you buy? Exactly. These supplies need to stand the test of time, so all of this food has undergone special processing. I assure you, unless you're on the brink of starvation, you don't want to try it.
You don't want to try it. Does it taste like ass?
The
Like,
cured meat, for example, is as tough as tree bark, and the biscuits taste like tossed out newspaper.
and you tend to eat that. There's only but so much of a limit that I agree that someone should use rations like that. I'm just saying, especially the meat being tough, because if the tougher the meat, the harder it is to eat it. And the harder it is to eat it, the worse it gets with time. So if you don't at least try to process that even a little bit, it's gonna be a problem if you actually end up wanting to use it right away. That's just all I'm saying. Because that's the thing that sucks about cured meat. I don't think cured meat is bad per se. There's always a reason to have it. I just think when they're too tough, you really have to like really beat the heck out of it, or just process it differently so that you can actually eat it in small increments. So that if it's still tough, at least you don't have to sit there trying to cut that bit up. Because dealing with cured meat is just not fun.
Even if you soak them
Don't
in
even want to
milk
think
or
about the
vegetable
biscuits.
soup, the best you could hope for is soggy newspaper.
It sounds like you're speaking from experience.
Well, there are times when one has no other choice. I've tried to extract nutrients from this food before.
I'm impressed you managed to eat it.
Well, eat might not be the best word to use. I have a somewhat more efficient method. Here, I'll show you.
Efficient method? What are you extracting the nutrient? What the hell, bro? What? His lantern's eating it? Are you telling me you can eat with your lantern? Is that what you're doing?
I suppose you could call it cooking with fire.
Wait a moment. How do you know what it tastes like then?
There have been a few more desperate moments when I've been trapped alongside other poor souls.
Are you telling me he was able to cook the food doing that?
You should know, if I were to use the method I've just shown you in front of my colleagues, it might leave them feeling uneasy.
I mean, I don't know if I would want to cook something with a lantern too.
And so I have at such times been forced to attempt to swallow this food, as they would.
Okay.
Though try as I might, I really was unable to swallow it. In the end, I broke it down into smaller pieces, some of which I stuffed into my mouth and some of which I dropped into my lantern when no one was looking.
What the hell?
Unfortunately, my colleagues noticed how slowly I was eating and mistook my reluctance for concern, believing I was eating less to allow them more. After that, they patted me on the back and enthusiastically filled my arms with more cured meat and biscuits.
Colleagues can be like that. Yeah, there are people like that.
Indeed. I was grateful for their noble act of kindness, and can clearly remember the taste of cured meat and biscuits to this day.
Oh, it ends like that? I actually thought that was enjoyable. A weird story, but I enjoyed that. At least this means I continue down the line of this. Will that mean there will be another for Flins? I mean, I could push something by Wednesday, but it all depends on when it appears tomorrow. Maybe I'll do a stream on Genshin again tomorrow if Flins ends up having another part to this, because I don't feel like skipping over it. At the very least, now that I pulled the character, I want to at least give him the attention he deserves. So, if he has a, Traveler Tale, I'll probably end up doing another stream covering that just for the sake of him. Like I would do Skirk, because it seems like Skirk only appears once. Like, come on, man. Why would Skirk only appear once? But so far, she's only appeared once, so I'm not expecting anything from her right now. Anyways, I'm a little scared to do this fight, because I don't think my Flynn's exactly strong enough for this. Yeah, I'm a little bit scared. But I want to try beating this with Flynn's, because otherwise I'm just going to do Overvape Mawika again. I don't mind doing Overvape Mawika, but if I don't clear the first phase fast enough, especially the King piece in the beginning, and he does the Electro Shield, I have to just end it, and I'm going to have to use a different team. I'm hoping it doesn't come to that, but there's a chance it will if that happens. I don't know how to get rid of the Electro Shield. So, yeah. We could try it. We could try it with the same, see what happens. I feel like Flins does adequate damage enough that he could probably brute force certain things. It depends on who we're fighting, though. Now, my biggest problem will be the second phase. I'm willing to try it. I'm willing to give it a shot. Still got to get Flynn's artifacts. He takes the new piece, the only other new piece from this buzz. The thing that sucks is that next patch, there's a good chance Revere is going to be a weekly boss. So, with that in mind, I wonder what's going to happen with that. But
Water bomb!
Ultimatum protocol.
Swirl, Mark II, Animal Test.
The night cometh. Close your eyes.
damn it. Uh-oh. Damn it. I had a feeling gonna do that. Wait. I can get rid of it. Hold on. If I couldn't get rid of it to this extent, I was gonna give up, but maybe I can get rid of it doing this.
Preparing for dust.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
Defensive mode engaged.
No, don't run away from me.
Stand clear. Animal Test 6308.
Cleanup sequence.
Stand clear.
All right, let's see.
Animal hypostasis.
If I can kill this guy fast enough.
Annihilation.
What?
Defensive mode.
Close your eyes. Observe.
Oh, this is bad.
Close your eyes. To dust.
What?
The symphony of cannon.
I'm dying to shit I've never died from before. What? What killed me? What killed me?
Just don't get stuck in the barrel.
Cleanup sequence in the stand clear.
I lost. I lost.
Slay our foes.
I lost.
One almighty
This calls for
strike.
some pomp and ceremony.
I'm not letting you kill my funds. Fuck you. Damn it, bro. I wasn't able to do enough damage in the beginning. That's the only reason why that happened. I'm not letting you kill Flins 'cause I just lost him just before that. I'm no. I'm just gonna have to use Overvate Mawika. That really sucks. A part of me wants to kind of try one more time though, but that irked me, man. That irked me. That irked me bad. I don't know. I don't know if I want to try it. A part of me wants to. A part of me doesn't. Mm. Like I didn't get a good enough try against the king piece 'cause I barely got to damage him 'cause he kept moving around and then I died. If I didn't die, then maybe the run could have turned out different. The weirdest thing for me is that he's doing his attacks a little too soon, though.
Stand clear.
That's the part that upsets me about the whole thing. Oh, whoops.
Absorption test.
Wish I didn't have to kill him so fast, but what can I say? Well, I'm gonna try it one more time. 'Cause I just wanted like a good run against the king piece. If I kill him fast enough, I don't have to worry about his downtime. But I will have a problem against the other one, which is the queen piece. The queen piece is a bigger problem. 'Cause I'm pretty sure soon after she'll end up doing her attack sooner than the king piece. I gotta see. I'm hoping I can beat this boss without having to deal with it down phase, but
Go claw.
Insulation chip.
Animal 6308.
Be silent. Close your eyes. Do you fear the dark?
no, not like this, not like this, not like this. Okay, we're good, we're good.
Be silent. Fear the dark.
Animal test 6308.
Oh, did I get Ino's burst? I don't even know if I did. I need her burst here. Oh no. Oh man.
Defensive mode engaged.
Being done. Enhanced animal module 75.
Close your eyes. Fear the dark. Be silent.
Annihilation.
Oh, this is all getting rather dreary.
Allow me, my darling.
Animal test 63.
Close your eyes. To dust. Be silent.
Ow! A little too toasty.
To dust.
Oh, this was the best scenario I could have had.
Our performance has yet to conclude.
Being done. Absorption test.
Hold up, hold up, hold up.
I dance
Ah, yes! Oh, that was so good. Oh, that was so good. Yes, sir. Ooh, we managed to get a Northlander pole arm billet and a dream solvent. That was good. That was good. Actually clipped that to show that to a friend. That was so good. That was such a good Oh my god, that was so good. That was so good. Bruh, that was like the best thing that could have happened. Like actually. I can't even believe it. Oh. Huh. There was a lot of times where his normal text just sounds staticky. This is how the poem is supposed to sound. Huh. Maybe that's like some kind of like audio glitch or something. I don't know. Cause like sometimes it just sounds staticky, like electrified or something, and then sometimes I wouldn't say sometimes it does. I can't really tell because so much sound going on. So okay.
Stand clear.
Yeah, I'm pretty glad I got this character. I like him. I didn't think I'd like his playstyle this much though. Definitely not exactly a character I would have wanted to pull for, but they just kind of turned out better than I thought. So with that, I will end this reset vibes stream. Didn't expect this stream to exceed over 2 hours. That wasn't exactly the plan, but it doesn't completely deter what I need to do for tonight. So I'm gonna start preparing all that. Next stream, we got. I believe I have just the Genshin stream Wednesday and then Thursday for Abyss. And I think that's it. I think. I can't think of anything else. Yeah, I can't think of anything else right now that I'm going to go after. After that, I could focus on either archive or preparing the Genshin clip. I don't even know if I want to do the other clip I was going to do, which is the Bleach Brave Souls one. I don't even feel like doing that one anymore. I'm still kind of like dumbfounded what happened earlier today. It makes me not want to do it, but I feel like I should still do it, but a part of me still doesn't want to do it, so I don't know what I want to do about that. As for the Genshin clip, I still haven't prepared the necessary stuff yet for the pieces, but now I'm going to have to wait on that because thank you, Windows 10, for fucking me over. It's freaking amazing that they decided to do this at the worst time ever, actually. If there was ever a time for end of service that I didn't like because the timing was really bad, this probably the worst of it. The world just isn't really ready to do like a full migration upgrade. If they waited for more people to migrate like how PS5 to PS4 is doing, then I wouldn't have a big problem with that. But no, people converting to Windows 11 isn't even conversion. Some people that are on Windows 11 already are because they have a newer computer, and then other people were able to actually do an upgrade because they happen to be strong enough to do so. But I'm hearing a lot of stories of people not actually using Windows 11 because a lot of bloat and nonsense that's going on with it makes me not want to get it myself. But I need a new computer in the future regardless, so I'm gonna probably end up having a system with Windows 11, and I'll find out for myself how much I end up disliking it enough to want to completely convert to Linux. But the problem is, all the stuff I've heard about Linux is that they don't have the stuff that I necessarily need. Unfortunately, I necessarily need some things that Windows have at the moment because Linux just isn't perfect yet. But for what I'm going to use it for on my current system, it's gonna probably feel like an upgrade, so I'm kind of looking forward to seeing how much of a upgrade that OS is gonna do to my system. The thing that sucks is that it's gonna take a lot of preparations. I'll prepare some things tonight, but I might not do it all tonight. It all kind of depends on how long it takes for me to do everything. So by the next Genshin stream, I'll probably have already converted my computer by then. Hopefully, I really hope. I really have to say that because I'm hoping I don't end up having something else I'm missing that I'm gonna end up having to spend the rest of the night having to fix before I even do the conversion. Because I've been having problems with Windows 10 recently because of it as a whole. Not fun. Okay, so with that, we're gonna be slowly going into Persona 2, and I look forward to seeing what other builds I do for them. Next stream, I'll probably end up trying to increase the talents again, but we didn't get the Queen Piece sample, so can craft more. We don't need to. I don't need to raise these at all, so those are just gonna be saved. I have been thinking about farming this. I find her burst more useful in the Flins team than any other team I've played in Nifa in. In other teams, I don't really care about using her burst 'cause I don't feel like I need it that badly. Obviously, it nets some kind of more damage, but I don't like using it 'cause I notice you use her burst, you only reset the skill, but you don't reset the shield. So I need the shield more, so that's why I don't really care for the burst in certain other teams that I play her in. But in the Flins team, I kind of need to do skill and burst regardless. It just feels better. That's better damage. Maybe for some rotations I can do it a bit quicker and I don't have to worry about getting hit with a shield, so I could just do 2 quick mini bursts on Flins and then switch off and go back to a different, refresh her skill. It makes like playing Flins rotations feel really smooth. I really like it. So yeah. Ah man, I really hope I can get like a better goblet in the future with like high crit damage or something. I hope I can actually balance out her build more, but only thing I need to do is refresh that flower, and we're good. But I won't get to that next patch. Unfortunately, that's not gonna happen for a while, so it's gonna have to end it with that. So, thank you all for watching the video. My name is Crytek Emblem, and I will see you guys next time.